Is the earth flat or not? We are going to see that in this video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like and share for more people to understand the details. Thank you.
Good day guys, so you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, click on that button. So now and I'm going to have a lot of comments because I'm waiting for you guys' comments. So today I'll be discussing about the flat earth theory and what do you guys think, if that actually true or it's not true, what you need to contribute about it and everything. I saw a video online and I would like to share the video with you guys, which actually the man actually practices with him, that is Johnny Harris. He practice and everything. I will show you guys now. Check the video and see what you think about it.
If you were able to look through the perspective of a person who thinks the world is flat, you would see this. The North Pole is right here in the center, the continents splayed out over this plain, and here on the edges you'd run into a 150-foot wall of ice, guarded by NASA employees with guns.
And how far that ice goes outwards. And when people try to go down there, they get turned away at gunpoint and put in prison.
The heavens are a dome that arcs over the flat Earth. The sun, the moon, the stars, they're all just little balls of light in the sky that move around just above the Earth's surface. There are loads of people who actually believe this. YouTube channels and Facebook pages, you'll see hundreds of thousands of followers. Google searches for the term flat Earth proof over time look like this. It's become incredibly popular. And recently a poll showed that only 84% of Americans agree with the statement, "I have always believed the world is round." 84%. And if you're 18 to 24, that's more like 66%, which is like dangerously close to half. What is going on here?
Now, the North Pole is the center of a deep ocean, whereas the South Pole is the center of a high plateau, which averages 7,000 or 8,000 feet in altitude.
This is frustrating, and what's even more frustrating is every time I try to look into this and understand it, all I see is coverage of like flat earther conventions and like interviews with these people.
We absolutely know for a fact this ain't it.
These interviews are interesting, but I want to understand like how someone with a thinking brain can actually get behind this. What is this actual belief? Where does it come from? And how do potentially millions of people believe that the Earth is flat?
The water is completely flat, as far as we can see and as far as we've measured. And the horizon is completely flat.
I'm in Mexico now. I've been sitting on the beach reading everything there is to read about the history of people who believe the Earth is flat. And there's one thing that I just had to try for myself.
This is a simple experiment that anybody can conduct to determine definitely that the Earth is flat. Grab a spirit level and take it on the plane.
Found this hardware store, bought myself a level. Gracias, amigos. And I'm bringing it with me on the airplane. I'm gonna do some of this empirical science myself.
If you are to fly on a non-rotating Earth, please explain what kind of experience will a pilot really have.
The logic goes that if the Earth is round, and I'm flying thousands of miles, which I'm about to do, then the airplane will have to be tipped a little bit the whole time in order to make it around the curvature of the Earth.
The plane should be constantly dipping its nose forward in order to compensate for the curvature.
Show me some planes doing this.
I would be able to see the tilt of the airplane if I put my newly purchased level on the tray table in front of me.
I'm going to take my spirit level onto the plane.
If my tool shows me that the plane is totally level,
That's proof that the Earth is flat.
let's go see what happens. I was on an airplane and I'm back. My little level experiment worked wonderfully. The bubble stayed nice and center. Turns out the plane was not dipping its nose in order to make it around the Earth. This is explained by the basics of gravity and physics. This video is not a debunk of flat Earth theory. That doesn't need to happen, that shouldn't need to happen. What this is my fascination with the fact that there is lots of people, let's put it this way, a non-zero number of humans who think the world is flat, and they work really hard to prove it. I want to understand what sorts of tools are being used to prove the world is flat.
Towards a spherical Earth model. Section 4 Round Earth Revolution from Pythagoras to Magellan. Building on the insights of Pythagoras and Aristotle, later Greek scholars made significant strides in
The video, what do you guys actually think about it? Tell me in the comment. Do you still think the Earth is flat or not? Let's see.